Steve here with Opti-Lube. We're all well aware that the trucking industry literally moves the country on a daily basis. Goods vital to business, industry, and households are moved and shipped via large trucks to every corner of the nation. And what powers these trucks are reliable, efficient diesel engines. For these big rigs to run at peak efficiency, the diesel fuel needs to be at its best in order to guarantee good fuel economy, engine component life, and meet EPA clean air standards. The country's refineries continue to produce diesel fuel in the most economical way possible and still meet EPA clean air standards. Even though these refineries are under strict government standards, each batch of fuel can vary, sometimes greatly, in the mix of refined chemicals that actually make it into the pump and into your engine. In order to reduce these diesel fuel emissions, the EPA mandated that the sulfur content in diesel fuel be reduced from a maximum of 500 parts per million to 15 parts per million, or ultra-low sulfur diesel. We see that signage every time we fuel up a vehicle with diesel fuel. How does this affect the fuel and its quality? Well, one of the qualities of sulfur in diesel fuel is the lubricating effect it has on the fuel delivery system. Without that needed lubrication, these fuel components are subject to excessive wear that can result in premature failure. Opti-Lube Diesel Fuel Improver blends are carefully mixed additives that replace that lost lubrication that is so vital to internal fuel delivery components. Opti-Lube's XPD blend was rated the #1 fuel improver for lubricity in an independent test sponsored and published by the well-known Diesel Place Forum. Other than biodiesel, XPD has the best lubrication protection you can buy for longevity of these critical fuel delivery system components. It is reasonably priced and easy to add to fuel. The benefits of Opti-Lube's balanced improver blends are not limited just to improved lubricity. They also contain a demulsifying agent that separates moisture contaminants that are readily found in diesel fuel. It's assumable that most of us are fully aware of the horror stories that can result from moisture getting through to the injectors. Keeping injectors clean and deposit-free is another way to keep these large engines operating at peak performance. Nozzles that are restricted are not only reducing the engine's performance characteristics, but it's also increasing engine deposits and oil contamination. Another vital benefit of Opti-Lube additive is cold flow protection. It is common for diesel fuel to gel at temperatures below freezing. This restricts and even stops fuel flow to the engine. The restriction can happen anywhere in the system, but it's usually centered in the fuel filter. XPD Blend and Winter Blend both have an anti-gel ingredient that stabilizes the fuel in frigid temperatures as low as -45 degrees Fahrenheit. Still, another bonus that Opti-Lube Fuel Improver has included is a Cetane Improver. Well, what's cetane? Cetane is a measure of a fuel's ignition delay in numbers. In short, the higher the cetane number, the earlier the fuel will combust in a compression setting. Generally, diesel engines can operate with a cetane number between 40 to 55. Fuels with higher cetane number have shorter ignition delays, providing more time for the fuel combustion process to be completed. So most modern diesel engines operate more effectively with higher cetane numbers. Most states have adopted a minimum cetane number of 40. Opti-Lube's blends include a cetane boost ingredient that increases these cetane numbers typically 3 to 4 points. With Opti-Lube Diesel Fuel Improvers, a person can address a wide range of performance issues using a single balanced additive that will pay for itself in numerous beneficial ways, and many times the increased mileage pays for the additive. It's like getting the benefits for free. Especially with the treatment inexpensive costs of between 3 to 5 cents a gallon for summer blend, why not have the added protection and the peace of mind Opti-Lube Fuel Improver provides? A testimonial that we received from Bruce, who owns a trucking company in Canada, writes, "Your product is the first product that we have tried in the last 12 years of using additives that has quieted the truck noticeably and improved the mileage. Other truck drivers have told me that it costs about $250 a month to run the XPD in their trucks, but the fuel savings is roughly $1,200 to $1,500 per month at $1 per liter for fuel. Opti-Lube additives are supplied and shipped in various size bottles. Mixing ratios are clearly marked on each bottle to make mixing Opti-Lube simple and easy. Give us a try. I'm sure you'll be satisfied as the 80 to 90% repeat customers who can testify to Opti-Lube's positive benefits and why so many are happy using this great product.